points. Standing 6'8", number 31, Skylar Curry.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Jimmy Butler.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's Reed in at the 5. And for the Warriors, they've got Moody. He's out there with Ja Morant. And it's Curry in at the point. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's Conley. Here's McDaniels. Finished off the break.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Randall against Morant. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Conley. Here's McDaniels. Randall outside. 4 on the clock. Nails it from 3.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Back to Moody. Outside Richardson. Back to Curry. Up and over Conley. Curry's shot is off.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Conley finds Reed. Conley looking for an opening. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And they've been one of the more exciting teams in the league this year, besting most of their opponents by a healthy margin.
Yeah, not many close games for them this year. When they win big. That kind of dominance has made them feared by the rest of the league.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Pass to Edwards. Up and over Richardson. No good off the glass. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Baseline try. Not enough on that one as it misses. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now Randall. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws tonight. Free throw drops for Randall.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And Randall drops them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Curry passes to Morant. Richardson for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Richardson's got his second bucket of the night.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
Outside Edwards. Up top Reed. Moran against McDaniels. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Moran. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Moody. Yet to see a basket. Connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Randall outside. Back to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. Richardson finds Curry. Outside Morant. To the inside. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Morant.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Randall. Can they get it? And the three-pointer goes. Randall's got 8.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Morant, pass to Curry. Back to Morant. Over McDaniels. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. It's McDaniels on the wing, pounded by Morant. The shot by Conley, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Richardson, the pass to Curry. Left side, Morant. Curry, a screen on McDaniels. Back to Curry. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Now here's Randall. Give him 8 points now. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. 10 points for him.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for the Warriors. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Morant. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Julius Randle. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Porzingis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Curry gets the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Kuminga carries it down low. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA. That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
That's where the handle comes into play. Dante DiVincenzo, a little stop and pop.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Outside Curry. Pass to Curry. They need this. Curry with another miss.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Curry against DiVincenzo. And Kuminga throws it down.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Draymond Green, and some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Horford. Richardson comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Curry in for Curry. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Julius Randle comes in for Kuminga. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Shannon. On the court for Minnesota. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randle at power forward with Reed at center. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. McDaniels, that's good.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
Curry against DiVincenzo. Oh, my goodness!
Good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Richardson against Edwards. Reed passes to McDaniels. Randle on the screen. McDaniels can't hit. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Moody passes to Curry. Now here's Richardson. Down low. From 7 feet, and it's Curry getting it to go. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Outside McDaniels. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
3 points.
McDaniels got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Pass to Moody. Shoots over Randle. Reed with the rebound.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
That free throw no good. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Mike Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. In 3rd, the Warriors.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
Horford, he's checked in for Santos. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Gobert's checked in.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a look at the stats for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
It went down to the wire. And as flat as they were, they showed a lot of character in gutting it out for the win.
All right, let's turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Jonathan Kuminga. Allie, what have you heard?
Hey there, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. His return to the court won't happen tonight, and likely not for a while after that. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule obviously a grind. Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
That's good from Butler.
What you love about Jimmy Butler is leadership is hard. There's times where you've got to say tough things to your teammates. You need guys like Butler who will do it.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ja Morant comes in for Moody. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Richardson. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. So he gets them both.
This guy's such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Kept alive.
Yeah, that's the motor of Naz Reid. Really impressive drawing the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And so Reid nails them both.
Naz Reid is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Edwards with it. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 10 points. 56 seconds left in the second period. Outside Moody. Outside Richardson. Gets the 3 ball to go. Richardson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Outside Conley. Outside Reid. Oh, stolen by Morant. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Curry. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Outside Edwards. From deep, Conley. McDaniels got room. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. 12 points for him.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Now let's get back to the game at hand. Stephen Curry has his fingerprints all over that first half.
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and turkey mixed together. I can't lie, I get into that.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Moses Moody out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Richardson in at the two guard. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. And stolen by Edwards. To the right side. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Pass to Curry. And here's Moody. Richardson, the pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Up and over Conley. Rebound. By the Timberwolves. Randall's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Edwards. A little mid-range shot is up. Porzingis grabs the board. The Warriors trailing. Outside Moody. Outside Richardson. Curry passes to Morant. From the top of the key, he buries it. Morant's got 7. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Reed finds Randall. And stolen by Porzingis. Richardson with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Moody. Yes! And the foul! It's on Anthony Edwards.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Moses Moody. One shot.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Randall outside. Back to Edwards from outside the arc. That's in. And coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
This guy, when he steps across half court, he is within range. Anthony Edwards, my goodness.
Here's Curry. And there's another one for the Warriors.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. for three, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
From deep, Morant. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Conley. Back to Randall. And the layup is good off the glass. 20 points for Julius Randle.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Morant. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Conley passes to Edwards. Blocked! And the Warriors pushing it up now. Porzingis for 3. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Pass to Conley. The 3 is up. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, with the size, frame, and athleticism, if you allow Anthony Edwards to get to the glass, look out.
Here's Morant. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Shot's good by Morant. Here's Randall. Give him 20. Outside Conley. Edwards with it. Richardson picks him up. McDaniels passes to Conley. Here's Reed. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. That'll commence a long trip on the road. 6 games total. Moody misses.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
And it's Randall that time on the assist by McDaniels. Randall's got 22 points.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Pass to McDaniels. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this 3rd quarter. Porzingis against Reed. Here's Curry. Misses the jumper from the wing. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Randall. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
Ties it up, and this next one could give him the lead. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Conley. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Curry's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Porzingis. Morant looking around. The kick out. Curry. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Reed passes to McDaniels. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed. And Clark is subbed in for McDaniels. Here's Gobert. He has 6. Clark, the pass to DiVincenzo. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
If Dante DiVincenzo gets a clean look or a contested look from 3 in the corner, he's taking it.
Butler finds Curry. Back to Butler. Curry, a screen on Randall to win the run, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And if you're looking for proficiency in scoring over the last month, look no further than this group. Here's Miller. Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. DiVincenzo's got 10 points.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
Here's Curry into the lane, and he gets it to go.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Richardson against Edwards. Step back shot, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. From deep, Morant. Oh, a bomb from John.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
From 11 feet away, no good, a bit long that time. Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And here's Curry for 3. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy 2.
From the high post. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Clark, the pass to Edwards. Over Porzingis. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the new group getting ready for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. Draymond Green, and the Warriors make some changes. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Horford, and it's Curry in for Green. And then for Minnesota, Randall, he's checked in for Miller, and it's Edwards in for Highland. On the court for Minnesota, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's Clark in at the small forward position.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Morant, the pass to Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Curry surveys. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the Warriors miss again. Timberwolves trail by 15. Edwards, the pass to Randall. That one drops for him. And that's now 29 points for Julius Randle.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Curry. And here's Curry. Curry with another miss. DiVincenzo, pass to Clark. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
third personal foul.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pass to Reed. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
And I'll tell you, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the fourth, but give them a lot of credit for fighting their way back.
Shot from the wing. Butler can't get it to go.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Pass to Edwards. And here's Clark. Randall outside. 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The Warriors lead by 8. Outside Morant. Throws it up high. Oh, Kristaps, the finish.
At that size, Porzingis doesn't have to travel far to get it above the cup. That is a nice finish.
Now here's Edwards. Out to the wing. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Richardson comes in for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Curry fires. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Oh, it misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Rises up. Ooh, rise and fire.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The 3 is in.
Yeah, McDaniel's really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Outside Morant. Stolen by Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Randall. Let's loose for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Julius Randle. 3 shots.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the gap to 7. The second free throw, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings him within 5.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
And stolen by Edwards. Now McDaniels, outside Edwards. Edwards taking on all comers.
Oh, Anthony Edwards charity stripe.
Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Curry, a screen on Edwards. He fires. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Now Randall. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley to take the lead. Porzingis there for the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Curry against McDaniels. The three is off.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. And great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Outside Morant. Now Porzingis. Stolen by Reed. McDaniels. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
What a bonus when Jaden McDaniels is humming a little bit on the offensive end.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
No time to waste, not at this point in the game.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Fourth team foul. At the line for 2, Curry.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Edwards. Drops it in. Ant-Man.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Curry against Conley.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Now Reed. It's tipped. And here they come. Curry. And it goes. He gets it.
I'd love to see when those shots go in. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Well, Steph, you had a break in the schedule before this game. What did that do for you and this team?
With those extra days, we were able to just recharge, both mentally and physically. Have 2 good days of practice and have the performance we had tonight.
Those practice days do not come by often. Glad you were able to take advantage. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.